This is Inside the Film Room, powered by Echo Power Engineering.
Now joining me on Inside the Film Room, Assistant Director of Sports Performance, Coach Chris Campbell. Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, can you walk me through a day in the life of an Assistant Director of Sports Performance?
It's all dependent on the time of year that how my schedule will kind of go, but yeah, it'll be I'll have a team run, go lift right after that, have a little bit of break, maybe have another lift, a little bit of break, another lift. So I might be in the floor coaching 6-7 hours a day, just depending on the year.
Coach, taking a look, this past season, Austin Peay had a season in the spring, which is unusual, and then immediately driving into the fall season. Can you talk about that transition and being able to focus on staying healthy, being able to perform at your best, and then also making sure you're taking the right precautions in the offseason?
Yeah, it was a pretty weird year, obviously. We only got it was really only 6 weeks of actual off-season training for an entire year, which is very minimal. But yeah, we had to really kind of look to see how can we keep these guys healthy. And the biggest thing within the actual season is keeping them healthy, but also getting them stronger, because we got to be able to peak during the right times of the year. So we had the spring season where we tried to keep them healthy but get stronger, and then in the summer we tried to really get them in shape, get them more explosive and stronger also. And then right now it's just can we keep them healthy and try to gain a little bit of strength, but we have guys hitting over 1,000 snaps this year, all together. So it's just tough to be able to keep them healthy and keep them stronger.
Can you talk about finding ways to build that stamina on the field, being able to play a full 4 quarters?
Well, the biggest thing is how hard these guys work. It's really all on them. I help them push them in the right direction, but they do all the work. They push themselves every single day. But a lot of it is like Isaiah just talked about. It's taking care of your body. It's getting in the Normatec boots. It's eating healthy. It's doing mobility. And then the day after the game, it's coming in and it's squatting. You got to push your body to the limit, not only out there on the field to be able to handle those 1,000 plus reps, but off the field in terms of getting sleep, eating healthy, and taking care of your body.
Coach, we talked about building that stamina. We've talked about lifting weights. Can you touch on the nutrition aspect of your role in being able to guide these players into making those right choices?
Absolutely. So I really like to tell the guys, obviously, you don't want to eat fast food. The fast food aspect of it is huge because it's obviously fast, it's easy. So I try to really teach them to, obviously, if you can cook, do some of that stuff to make the food a little bit better. So I have a thing where I tell them not to, at the end of practice throughout the week, I tell them not to eat certain fast food places. You want to try to obviously pick the better areas. But then I also take a holistic approach in terms of the 3 R's to recovery is going to be rest. Obviously, you got to get your sleep. That's one of the main priorities right there. Rehydrate. Got to stay hydrated because that hydration aspect is just going to help everything. And then obviously refuel. The refuel is the not eating any of the bad foods, but also trying to eat as healthy as possible.
EIU coming into town this Saturday. Can you touch on the preparations for that?
Yeah, no doubt, and we need everybody at Forterra Stadium. We are still. I told our guys, a lot of people are like, well, what are you playing for? And I'm like, crap. Number one, and this is just me. Why? This is how we're wired as coaches. Probably like there's games to be played. We want to win every single game. I don't care if people think they're meaningless or anything. They're all important to us, and we got a really good EIU team coming in here. But also another thing is, Austin Peay State University in the past 10 years has had 2 winning seasons. We have a chance to finish strong and finish out these 3 games the right way and send our seniors out the right way with a winning season. And you're talking about guys like Cordell Jackson, Benico Harley's, those guys that they could go out with 3 winning seasons under their belt. And I don't know many other Austin Peay football players that can say that. So we want to send them out the right way and have a chance to have that 3rd winning season in the past 10 years. And that's something that's really important to us. And we want to defend our home turf. We want to play better at home, and we want to have a really good showing at home. And EIU is a good football team. I told the guys, you could strip their logos off, you could strip their colors off, and I show you the film, and you tell me what the record is. And I guarantee everybody be like, Coach, they probably won 7 games, 6 games because they play hard, they're sound, they're detailed in what they do. Coach Cushing's done a great job. They play extremely hard. So, man, we are going to need everybody come out to Forterra State. It's Military Appreciation Day, which is a big deal here in Clarksville, Tennessee. We want to support our military, and we want to put on a great show for them as well, and want them to enjoy the game so they come back. But we want them to feel at home and give them a ton of appreciation, which is really well deserved, obviously. And but we're excited for EIU this weekend, and come out to Forterra and come out support the Govs.
Coach, once again, thank you so much for joining me on Inside the Film Room. Governors take on Eastern Illinois on Saturday at 2 p.m. Make sure to come out and support the Governors. And remember, Monocle's up.
This has been Inside the Film Room, powered by Echo Power Engineering.